Alright, so they tell us here that the length of the shortest side of a right triangle is 8 inches. So with a right triangle, we know right away we're going to be usually dealing with the Pythagorean theorem. And of course that theorem is that a squared, one of the legs squared, plus b squared, the other leg squared, equals the hypotenuse squared. And to help me out with this problem, I would start to sketch out what they're telling me. Right, they're telling me that we have some right triangle, and we know that the shortest side is 8 inches. So this leg looks like it might be the shortest, so that's 8 inches there. The lengths of the other two sides are represented by consecutive odd integers. So it's two integers that are odd right after each other, like 7 and 9 and 11 and so forth. Which equation could be used to find the lengths of the other sides of the triangle? Well, remember that odd integers that are consecutive, like 7 and 9 and 11 and so forth, are all 2 apart. Right? 7 to 9 is plus 2 is 11, and so forth. So if our first consecutive odd number is x, the next one has to be x plus 2. Right? And then we go from there. So here they're telling us if this side is 8, and the next two sides are consecutive odd integers, well, this side would have to be the next largest one, so that could be x. Right? And then this would have to be the largest side of all, x plus 2, the hypotenuse. And we only know the hypotenuse is the longest side because that's the definition of a right triangle, right? You have two legs, and the longer side is the hypotenuse. And of course, whatever x is, x plus 2 is longer than that. So here we can assign these values and then use our Pythagorean theorem. We have 8 squared plus the other leg squared, x squared, equals the hypotenuse, x plus 2 squared. And they write it in, they use the commutative property and write x squared first, but you can see that choice 4 is basically identical to our formula. Thanks.